1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Hello and welcome to the 2023 Gunther Jakarta E-Prix press conference, post-race press conference for round 11 here in Jakarta. Joining us on stage are race winner Maximilian Gunther from Maserati MSG Racing, Jake Dennis from Avalanche Andretti, and Mitch Evans from Jaguar TCS Racing. Congratulations, guys. Max, starting with you. You topped off an already very impressive weekend. Your first pole position, your second pole position, and now your first win as a Maserati driver, and their first single-seater World Championship win since Fangio in 1957. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm absolutely over the moon and so proud about this achievement today. Season hasn't been as easy, especially the start of it, and we really kept believing in us, working hard, working in a good direction, and clearly the momentum of our season has changed a few weekends ago, and Berlin was great, and we scored good points in the last few races, and now to score 2 poles here and one win, another podium is huge, and just extremely happy.
It feels now that you and the team have turned things around in such a huge way. Being able to control today's race in the way you did and be the first driver to win from pole so far this season. What does that do now, confidence-wise?
For sure, it's great for the dynamic of the team, and today the race was pretty perfect. I think really from the very beginning, we managed well, tried to save good energy compared to the guys around us, and then we've chosen the right moment to go and to attack. So yesterday was not as easy, and we didn't have enough to beat the 2 guys in front of us, but clearly today was our day.
And now Jake Dennis, another podium for you, 4th in a row, more solid points, and as I said at the end of the race, in terms of the championship fight, it was essentially a win today, finished ahead all of your championship rivals. Happy with that?
Yeah, I seem pretty pleased after a well-maximised day. I really don't think we left too much on the table. P2 was the maximum qualifying, and I generally think P2 in the race today was, almost everything we could have got out of it. Honestly, just a big sort of thanks to the team, really. I think that's really the biggest thing. How much effort we put in from here to the previous races over qualifying is really shown, and it's really paid off, because qualifying the past few races hasn't mattered all that much, but this weekend it's been crucial. So it's really helped and bring my championship back alive. But ultimately it was quite a plain sailing race, and generally a bit more how the Formula E races usually go, I would say. And obviously Max was too far ahead and Mitch was a long way behind, so it was quite a lonely race for 60% of it. Just keeping out of the walls and just doing one or 2 fast laps to get the point for the fastest lap.
Everything seems to have come together now. Quali pace was an issue. That's now seems to be in the past. Do you feel like you have the whole package now to really push for this championship?
Yeah, we definitely did this weekend, but ultimately we still missed 4 attempts realistically to pole. So I'm not sure if everyone else just struggled and we were just sort of how we usually are, but everyone dropped back, or we ultimately took a step forward. It was quite clear the Jaguars struggled in general this weekend. Over 1 lap pace was a bit better for them, but ultimately their race pace was quite weak. It's difficult to say if we took the step forward or if people took a step back, but nevertheless we qualified on the front row twice, so the car was clearly pretty good over 1 lap, but we'll see when it happens in Portland. It's a completely different circuit, how most Formula E circuits are, very fast, very flowing. There'll be lots of overtaking, I think, similar to Berlin, and just some time off now before we go again in a few weeks.
And finally, Mitch Evans, thanks for your patience. Excellent recovery from your race ending in a pretty much the worst way possible yesterday. You really turned it around with qualifying and then another podium. Congratulations for that.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, coming into the track today, I was not expecting a podium. It's been a really trying, testing weekend for the whole team. We just really struggled, and we got no idea really why. I was able to turn it around a bit for qualifying. We've tried every setup that we could think of to try and make the car work around here. It's weird, obviously off the back of the last few races, and also last year we were competitive here, but it was yeah, just way out of the window. So yeah, today, yeah, huge recovery, a bit surprising. But I think you could see in the race, you know, it was not our usual pace. Normally the race is where we, you know, really shine. And I was lacking efficiency and just general pace, and I was a proper roadblock at the end. So yeah, it was a shame, but just with that, when it's that difficult, just to get a podium out of it is I've got to be happy for that. But yeah, a bit of a mystery.
The points you scored today was a great way to keep your championship fight very much in play. Do you feel like it's still on, considering where you are, the points that are up for grabs?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got no idea how far I'm behind, but yeah, there's still 5 races left. There's loads of points. So yeah, saying we didn't execute a better weekend. Also could have been worse after the back of yesterday, just in terms of pure pace. So I've got to look at the bright side. That we're 100% still in this, and I'm sure when we go back to other tracks, we should be more competitive or back to our usual pace. So yeah, this hopefully was just a bit of a one-off. So still need to work out why, because we're we come back next year, etc. So yeah, strange, but grateful for the points. But we look towards Portland now.